Lewis was born and raised in Clearfield, Pennsylvania, where she still lives today. Her birth name is Elizabeth Patchen Stoller Riley, which is why she goes by Betsy because it's really short. She's married to writer Ted Lewin. Her mom is her inspiration because when she was younger, her mom read her all the fairy tales and different children's books like Winnie the Pooh. Her earliest illustration heroes are A.B. Frost and Ernest Shepard. When she began illustrating for children's books, she began to realize that James Stevenson and Blake Quinton were her influences. She studied illustration at Pratt Institute. Once she graduated, she began designing greeting cards, and then she began to write and illustrate stories for children's magazines. An editor at Dodd, Med & Company saw one of her stories and asked her to expand on it, and she jumped at it. Since then, she's been writing children's stories. Her art is usually humorous, done in pen or brush because she likes the loose brushes or the felt tip. Majority of her books are in watercolor because when she has completed a drawing that she wants to use in one of her books, she has her original photocopied onto watercolor paper, and then she paints on it. This way she can explore different watercolor palettes for the picture without having to redraw the whole thing every single time. She also thinks watercolor is the easiest way to show emotions without using water. For her book Click Clack Moo Cows That Type, she used a picture to illustrate the farmer's expressions without having to use the words that the writer wrote. For instance, his shadow shows that he is angry at the cows, but like nowhere in the words does it say that he's angry. It just says that, it just doesn't say. And then she uses watercolor and a lot of light throughout the whole entire book. And she also likes watercolor because she likes it to be free and can draw without words, like I said before, which is why in a lot of her books, the very last page is something like a drawing without words. She also illustrates in naturalistic style, but that's only when she collaborates with her husband Ted, and she only uses naturalistic when she collaborates because it's about their travels and experiences when they are on vacation together. She has won many awards that it would take way too much time to say them all. For example, she's won many New York Times bestsellers. She's been in the New York Times top 10 best illustrated books. She won the Caldecott Honor in 2000, which was for Click Clack Moo Cows That Type. She was also the ABS Pick of the List and an ALA Notable.